Are you tired of always having to click nameplates to use your abilities? Over constantly having to swap names out of your macros? Sick of getting confused on who's party 1 and party 2? Well, have I got the solution for you. Framesort. Framesort allows you to make custom macros to target specific roles. For example, you can make a macro that targets only your healer, or one that targets only your DPS. This makes it so you only need that one macro and never really have to change it. And you also don't need to figure out the party order every single game. If you click this button, it will always Sanc your healer. Unless you're targeting someone else, then it will actually prioritize the person you're targeting. But let's talk about how the add-on works now. So first off, for the settings, we get to determine the order of your party frames. First, you decide where you are, if you want your frame to be top, middle, or bottom. I personally prefer bottom just because that's what I'm used to since my mains always have started with a Y. Then you decide the order for the rest of the group. I like to select roles since it puts healers on top, which makes it easier for me to notice them. Then my second DPS would be in the middle since I already made myself the bottom. Then after that we have macros. Here's an example macro that I use. I can't tell exactly everything it does because I'm not good with macros, but if you copy this and replace the spell names with whichever spell you want, it will work. It will target your healer with that spell. And if you want to make a DPS macro, it's pretty much the exact same, but you replace it with DPS 1 or 2. So the 1 or 2 depends on how you decided your role. So if you're middle, it's going to be DPS 2. And if you're bottom, you're going to be DPS 1. Whoever's the first DPS on your frames is going to be DPS 1, and whoever's the second DPS on your frames is going to be DPS 2. So that's kind of why we need to determine the class order to make it consistent. And I can personally say this add-on has made playing solo shuffle significantly easier. Also, whenever I play with new players just in 3s, I don't have to change any macros or anything. It's super convenient and nice and makes playing the game so much easier for Ret Paladin. Since we have so many different abilities that we actually have to target our teammates for, it just makes the entire process much, much easier. But that's about it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.